Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, the Manson girls has been at it again. These women are the ones that Nature Boy definitely abused a lot. Um, they talk about the trolls, they talk about the this, they talk about the that. They do not get it. It's either they don't get it, how deep this is, or they are just stupid. I don't know. But I'm gonna play the thing.
Y'all think Adam King deserves to be in prison for a life sentence plus 10 years without parole? Come on now, everybody know that he don't deserve to be in there for no life sentence. This is a really corrupt case, and we just come to give updates and to let the people know.
Oh, that's not the one. Which one is it? Oh, no, I can't find it. They are so silly, these girls. They don't get themselves into trouble. They are seriously gonna get into more trouble than they know. Let me see if I can find one without commentary. I doubt it, but let me.
Oh, how many? There's so much love amidst all of the hate. We do get so much love and support, and I just want to say that I continue to my bad, y'all. Gratitude and my thanks to everybody who has been watching.
I can't do that one.
The conversation. Things that's hurting our community and damaging our people further. Alihio was not doing that. He's uplifting people.
How has he uplifted people?
Inspiring them to do better in their lives. To change from their old ways and from their old insecure ways, from their old
they do not get
ways,
it.
To loving themselves. The whole motto is I love myself.
They don't
Reflection.
Get it. They don't get it.
Separation. I am God. Everyone want to throw away the knowledge and throw away him. You can't do that because what he spoke is truth, because he is the truth. Just because you try to demise his character, you will not degrade his words, his truth that he's spoken, because it's the truth. We should all be changing the way we live. This does not mean, this is just showing, like, this is just showing characters, exactly, you know, who they were before they even came into our husband's personal life. Like, you know, it's just showing people's characters, and it's just facing them with themselves at this time.
When you don't get married to him.
And I do like what you said. It is facing a lot of people, like, you can't throw him away. Look at all of the great works that he did. Like, how do people go towards the little bit of hate that he has and blow that up? But you can go to Nature Boy TV. You can go to Nature Boy TV on YouTube. You can see his work.
Like all his teachings, all the knowledge, all the information. Like he was these people's guru. Like he was in the
cult leader
in the tropics and the mountaintop way before all these people got to this life. And you know, it's sad that people can't take responsibility for their character and for who they are and just blame it all on Eligio. Like, that's not fair, and that hurts. You know, because he's in jail right now for a life sentence for something he didn't do. So this is not the time to sit back. This is not the time to just, you know, watch everything play out. This is a time to step up. This is a time for, you know, people to come together and help and see that this is wrong and this is not justice. You know, those people in that courtroom, they were acting like he really did this. Getting up on them stand lying, like, no. And so that's why we still here. That's why we still with our husband, because we love him. We will never give up on him. We will never leave him when he's in this type of situation. We will never, desert him. We're going to stay right here. through this whole thing because we gonna take care of him. Every need he needs, we're gonna take care of him. We are his mothers. We're here to nurture him. We are here to console him back to health. Because when he get out, he gonna get out and he gonna be shining.
Pyramid.
He gonna be getting back to,
Pyramid.
his vibe. Everybody, you just want to sit around and watch his vibe. You want to sit around and watch him do his thing. Well, yes, you are. Because this is a faulty case. This was wrong. And we're going to stand on justice. And we're going to stand on truth. And, the righteous thing. Because that wasn't righteous. For us standing here, standing strong and waiting for our husband, now that's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
Well, you're not
in the face of adversity, in the face of haters, in the face of trolls and online haters and online hate groups, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, then, that's just your bad character and, evil ways that has been brought here on this earth to show what not to do. We are showing what is the righteous thing to do? What's the right thing to do?
A man.
Oh, these are these women ride for their husband until he get out. That's the right thing to do.
Right. Yeah.
Now, what these characters are doing online, please don't follow that. Go to natureboytv.com. Go to Natureboy TV on YouTube. See all the proof, all the evidence, all the beautiful teachings that our husband has,
which he stole from other people
every day for years, put out every single day. Like that's the truth. That's the narrow path. Yeah. That's the righteous path. That's the kingdom of heaven. That's the kingdom of God. That's true. And that's what we stand on. You think because, people left and did what they did, we was gonna do the same thing? Oh no.
That's not even righteous.
If
I said I love you, if I said I care for you, when time was up, we in the jungle, you feeding me,
right? I'm
movies, you taking me out. We doing from country to country.
And mind you, our husband was funding the whole thing. Yeah, don't get it twisted.
He wasn't funding the whole thing. He was getting donations from other people who was working, and he was talking against people working. It was not his own money. He didn't make none of that money. Why are they lying so much? I swear they come on this internet to lie so much. Like I said, it's early in the morning over here. I wake up to this BS. I was started watching Married at First Sight and other stuff because these women don't get it. I feel they don't get it. They don't have a brain. They don't have a brain. They didn't go there for the teaching. They went there for Nature Boy. That's why they went to carbonation. Because otherwise they would have left long time ago.
Was not getting nothing from nobody.
And he was not asking anybody for anything.
So why would he allow people that talk shit about him leave and open them arms to come back into his home?
Because he had a big heart.
They didn't add nothing to him. He didn't get enough value from you talking shit and then coming back into my life. What did I add from you?
You actually gave everything, all the value from him.
Exactly. And that's the crazy. That's the good thing about this is that everything was online. Like no matter what they said in that trial, in that court, okay. No matter what they said in the courtroom, y'all been following for years. Some people been following since Poppy was on Facebook. And y'all seen the characters of these people. Y'all seen them leave, come back, leave, come back, leave, come back, and them saying how they truly felt numerous of times on the lives. Real nigga moments. Dr. Bishop, right?
And why are they talking like that, right? They're talking about Velvet and Janae and others. Like, they keep throwing these things. It's like they're reaching. What are you reaching for? Just reaching, right, at this one moment. Just go home. Just go home. What is there for you? The man's in prison for a life imprisonment. Go home. Go home. Because your children, your sons, and that, I swear they would want to hear from you more or see you more than this man. This man do not care. He's never cared. And you don't get it. Right? It's gonna like I believe it's gonna be like the Manson girls. When you lot reach prison or jail and you're there for a while, that's when you might wake up. But then again, it might be too late because you lot are on stupidness. Why are you batting for an abuser? He abused you lot day in, day out, online. He did madness online to you. Twitter, I'm talking about as well. And you lot still come on here and still wanna do appeals and all this for him. He told on his own self. He said, she said no. What more needs to be said after that? As much as I don't like Janae, but Janae did the right thing. I will repeat, she did the right thing. Because Velvet wasn't going to do it. Velvet walked away numbers of times, came back. Numbers of times, came back. Numbers of times, came back. This is why I don't respect Velvet as a person. Maybe she did take matters into her hands. He would have been behind Bing a long time ago because he did a lot of domestic violence, knocking her head between toilets, forming circles, all sorts of craziness. And these women are still battering for him. Why are you batting for him like that? Zoka's been in prison, jail, come out. Right? Now they cut their head. First they said, oh, Muslim. No, I don't know. No Muslima to take their hijabs off at all. None. There's no Muslimas like that. Right? You shave off your hair. What is the point of all this? You lot are very young women and you're wasting your life. Why waste your life over a 40-something-year-old man who doesn't even care for you at this point? He wants you to live, be in jail with him. He wants you to live like him. He wants you to be imprisoned like him. You lot are imprisoned like him. You lot need to get over this and need to wake up. I'm not going to play no more. With that said, I'm going to leave it at like that because it's just ridiculous. Right? They went quiet for a little while, they're back out again. Every time, right, you think, okay, right, they're not going to come out and say and talk foolishness, they're back out again. Right? You did all this. You tried to smear Trey Nine's name, this one's name, that one's name, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So back off, innit? Just back off. Do what you got to do. Hi, Christine. I'm hoping my battery don't chip out. These women don't get it. You're battering. I mean, they say when women's been in domestic violence, they're there for the abuser. This shows it more than ever because this is what's happening. Hold on, let me go get this one. They went through a whole heap of craziness and then you're on here putting out and craziness for him and all this stuff. And all that stuff. Right? They don't get it. No, I get it already. He abused everybody that was in his camp. Solar included. Solar, Loyal. You'll see on a video where he slapped them. The shrooms or whatever he was taking was getting to him. He prostituted. What's gone? He prostituted them. He did a whole heap of stuff to them. And they still come back on here and talk up for him like he's something. Right? About he's a guru. Guru of what? What he guru? What he do? What guru do you know goes and have intercourse with the members? Our king. Our husband. You never put a man before yourself. I don't think these women get it at all. At all. I think that when they're going to get it is when they're in the clink. When they're in the crap. That's when you're going to get it. Let me see if you guys can hear me. I'm not sure how much you lot heard. In the crap.
That's when you're gonna get it.
Okay, you are heard. That's ridiculous at this point.
I want to be with Cheese. Y'all seen the things that we went through online.
With the
So for these people to go in that trial, even they said what happened before trial, but they changed their story.
They talk about Solar and them guys.
That's not right. And so we can't just sit back and know
I don't
that
like Solar, none of them.
and just let that be, because we have evidence. We have concrete evidence.
You have no evidence. High passion, Lisa.
But now we are, like we said, we're in the process. We're in the appeal process. So this is quite different from a trial. Right. And we're going to be updating you guys and letting you guys know, because if we have information to share with people who are in this same predicament as us, we're going to be able to reach out and.
But the thing is, you lot never cared about every other black man that was behind bars until when that idiot went into jail. That is the thing. When you lot were swanning around the edges of America, the borders of America, you didn't have a care in the world. You lot was all fighting for the guy. Malia fought. Yes, Nature Boy. Malia fought Velvet for what she called the queenship. What are you fighting? This queen of nothing. Queen of nothing. Queen of what? Queen, like, I always repeat this. What are you fighting for? Queen of nothing. And this is why I call them, I've been calling them the Manson girls. I've been calling them the Manson girls. And what did they go and do? Go and shave off their hair. And that just proved my point to exactly what I saw on screen. I literally started talking about other people. Because carbonation, even some of them are still doing cult-like antics, to me anyway. People can call it whatever. They can feel sorry for Velvet and Janae and no, they still doing cult-like antics, right? You leave something, and then and you're still doing the same thing, and you're supposed to go away from that thing that abused you, hurt you. Some of them has completely cut themselves off and moved on and is doing other stuff. These 4 women is stuck on stupid at this point, right? Why are you fighting for someone who don't like Aya? He didn't even like Aya. He was using Farouk, calling her a white girl, this, that, and the other. Malia, he just used her. He's used her body. Zoka, he took Zoka from Solar. A baby, hi TS. A baby was around. No, up to now, we don't know what happened to Baby Love. And everybody will continue to be asking what happened to Baby Love. Everybody will continue to ask what happened to Mama Dia. Because when you thinking carbonation is off of their foolishness, they continue. Solar is still continuing. He still behaves like he's Nature Boy Jr. That's what he is. I mean, let's just say what we see. He is actually Nature Boy Jr. He's literally gone and joined another commune of people that is probably new age. But then, why would you continue the thing? Right? If I have no money, why am I continuing a cause that is not going to help me? Right? Why am I continuing a cause that's not going to help me unless I'm going to get something out of it? Right? They got abused so badly in that thing. Yes, Nature Boy. Yes, Passionista. Hi, TS. Yes, Christine. They become trauma bonded to their abuser. That's what it is. Because you go through all that, literally, right? According to everybody, they said Malia tried to leave numbers at times. I think even now she tried to leave numbers at times. She's all swollen up at one point. Then you come on and you're there fighting hard for this guy, right? Then you're going to end up in the clink, isn't it? What's the point of it all? It just makes no sense.
Help you too. Yes. You know, we're not going to just take, we're going to give as well. But right now we're in the appeal process. And so this is different from the trial.
Right. Yeah.
So right now we're just waiting.
The appeal
We
might
have to wait on the
you might not even
transcripts,
come out.
wait on the transcripts and everything like that. So while we're waiting, we're putting together a few things that we will be revealing later on in the week. Different ways that people will be able to interact with us, and different ways where people be able to reach out and donate and be a part of the movement. This is a movement. Yes, it is. This isn't just
for a trend. This is
no.
This
They
is not
keep
a
starting
trend. This
stuff and
is
stopping
our
stuff.
life.
They
Change
keep
society.
doing.
This is life changing for the people.
Yes. This will change the world that you know.
Yes.
To a better world.
No,
To a
stop
world
it.
based off truth and justice and uprightness.
That's right.
And morals and
Stop it.
principles.
That's right.
Oh, stop it.
The world that you know is changing, is dying out. That's why
Relationships, you know, we're gonna be believing in the truth. You know, it's not gonna be the same world anymore. You know, we're gonna have
The world's
morals,
changing and you lot ain't
principles,
evolving with
righteousness,
the world.
integrity.
There's a lot going on in the world right now, and you lot ain't even paying attention to that. There's a lot going on in the world, and you lot are not paying attention to that. You're stuck on stupid right now. Right? You're stuck on stupid. Right? You're still continuing the works of your master. It doesn't make no sense to me why you will come on here and be doing all this. It doesn't make no sense.
You know, those things.
yes.
But this was just to show people, you know, who they are, and that our husband has a big heart.
Our
He
husband,
is
like
so
they're married to the
forgiving.
man.
He is
You're not
so
married.
loving. And and you've seen it. He will take you back
He really does.
with open arms.
With love.
He's loving. Anybody who goes on Google's Nature Boy's videos will not see he's not a loving man at all. In fact, he hated women. He hated women. He would shout and bawl and scream at them and call them the names, right? And that real ninja moment was actually formulated from Boondocks. I think it was. It's just ridiculous. All of his ideology is formulated from other places. None of it is his. He literally studied cults so he captivated and made a cult. That's what he did.
Love, and just and nurse you back to health. Give you
Nurse
divine
you back
knowledge
to
of self,
health.
and make sure you're good.
This girl was sick, and she had a STD that the CDC said that it was another strain of STD. He never nursed her back to health. He always said he nursed people back to health. He never nursed people back to health. He couldn't even nurse his own self back to health. He had a whole ulcer in his mouth, and he had to end up going to the doctors in Palenque or Puerto Rico to go and get himself seen. How does that make sense? Makes no goddamn sense. They talk the most rubbish. He doesn't even look remotely loving. Those women and girls are oblivious, yeah? Very oblivious. Very oblivious about he's loving. Loving which part? Too early in the morning.
Good. Who made sure Eligio was good?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Poppy looked out for all of these people.
He never looked
And
out for
now it's
nobody
like,
but himself.
Poppy, he needs us now.
Exactly.
And people are trying to break up our family and attack us. And it's like, what kind of spirit?
Yeah, that's evil. If y'all say that Eligio is so evil and has done so many hurtful things, where's the healing and the love that you can give? Exactly. Are you reaching out your hand and say healing onto you?
That's Zoka chatting.
For your healing and for you to be a better person? No, you spewing hate. Exactly. I'm trying to hurt you because you hurt me.
And that's the thing.
She's trying
No
to do
matter
the
how
hand
much we
thing.
say
That's what
it,
people be
because
picking up.
he said this so many times every day on live. No matter how much we say it, it's just for a select few that's going to be able to hear.
That's all it's
Select
for.
few,
And
that's
all
the
it's
lost
for,
ones.
and that's okay,
It's the
because
lost
people are going
people.
to continue to be. They're going to be here doing what they do. You know, the haters are here to help us elevate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I can't expect.
And we just send love, we send healing, we send righteousness, understanding. I hope you heal. Yeah, you know, it's yeah. Because that's what our king would do.
Oh,
That's
king.
his highest
The
perspective
hell.
on everything would be. Not to hurt.
But he's not a
to
cult though, is
But
it?
to just
No,
give up understanding and let the people know.
he's not a cult leader. No.
We know that y'all know that this was wrong. And like our king said, it's not about the case. It's about letting the people know and letting the people see how corrupt this case was. Yeah. And so now that you see the evidence was actually online, we made some nice videos, clipped them up, perfect, put them online with the evidence right there. So you will see that our king.
They was upset that how they didn't use their videos. They're so
I love
stupid.
myself.
I love myself.
Jesus.
They are looking for a lawyer.
Yes,
We are legal. If you want to finance and donate for our lawyer, because we're going to get a good lawyer this time.
Right.
Yes. A certified good appellate lawyer that's going to stand up for what's right and fight for justice. So if
not afraid to get up there and speak and get up in their
that's
face.
what we need. We need that great.
You go in their face, you're going to jail with
That's
them.
for this case. So we're going to get a really good lawyer. So let us know if you want to donate. Just send us in the inbox, and then we'll give you the information if you want to donate. And we'll be continuously giving updates on the story and going live here and there. So
Yes.
We'll keep you updated. We'll keep you posted.
Yes.
So we thankful for all of this.
Yeah, so stupid. How are you? Now ask me this, ladies. A man abused you. You tried to run away from this man several times, and he's there bringing you back to the cult or whatever it is, and then you go back. Now he's finally away from you, because he's been away for a long time now, and you're still trying to appeal for this dude. You're trying to appeal for him. Why are you appealing for him? Then you're talking about the trolls. All the commentators have been doing for the past how many years is put out facts about this man from Fundi Fee onwards. They never wavered. Some may have dropped off. Some may have gone funny. Some may have done whatever. Some talk about other stuff. Because like it's like we want to see it to the end. We want to see what's going to happen next. What's going to happen to them next? Where they're going to go, right? These women are very much is either low self-esteem. I don't know what it is with them. They're still young women at the end of the day, and then they're wasting their life on a man who don't even care for them. He don't even, he will use them, take their money, do whatever, and whatever it is, and that's it, right? And that's why I thought, let me go live real quick, because, I have to make things short and sweet now, daughter's on holiday and stuff, but it's just ridiculous. It's just crazy. They have children. Aya has a whole son. Malia has a whole son that's out there for them, right? Why aren't they doing this for their sons? Why aren't they going to their sons or trying to leave? There's no one to stop them now. The only people who probably stop them is Eferu and Aya, right? But Aya knows the streets. Fufu knows. I think she knows the streets. They need to find some purpose in life. Imagine sitting around talking about our husband. No, ma'am. Yes, exactly. Our husbands. They're not even married to the dude. They're not even married to the dude, right? And you're wasting your whole entire life. Your whole entire life. To be 22, 23, early 30s again. Right? A few of us probably want to go back to being that young again. Because we could never go back to that young again. Once you pass them marks there, it's right. Unless you are living a certain type of life, then you're happy. These women, like somebody asked, where is their families? I think Lisa said, where's their families? I don't even know where their families is, because the only one I saw whose family really pull up for her was Efaru. But Efaru don't want to give up. She doesn't want to give up at all. She don't want to stop. Aya don't want to stop. They just want to continue appealing and whatever. Like, they never cared about people in prison at all. Men in prison at all. Before he went into prison, they never cared. They was busy living it up, going to St. Croix, going to Puerto Rico, going to Palenque, and all them places. They didn't think about nobody else but themselves. Getting adorned, having sex all the time, like though life is just that. Life is not like that. Life is a lot of things, right? People really do be working out here and trying to do stuff with themselves, or trying to get somewhere with themselves. And it's like these women don't want to do it. Even the other day, I saw a small video of Velvet. And I'm just like, what? Velvet's still sounding like she in carbonation to me. She don't sound any different. She don't sound any different. The only difference is that she divorced the man. That's it. Right? I must have put it on for a couple of minutes. My daughter looked at it. She said, no, Mum, I don't want to listen to this girl. Right? So why waste your life on someone who don't care for you? Right? Yes, they really have no purpose or respect for themselves. How many women do we know willing to share a man? Exactly. Unless it's in a proper polygamous situation. And that is very hard to find, a real polygamous situation. When it's not involving the physical. Because, men look at women as meat, some men do. That's all it is. All he did was use them and whatever, right? Every single person that went to carbonation said that how when they went with their wives, he would take their wives. He would take their women. One couple men didn't stand for that. Some men walked away from that. He's an abuser, manipulator. He took money. There's PPI loans spoken about, formulating business that is not even there. Like, there's so many things. It's like, come on. You're going to waste your whole 20-something life on this dude. Gets you nowhere. But anyways, I'm not going to be on for long in case my younger one get up. Okay? It's just crazy to me. I probably might be repeating myself a few times coming on here talking about them, but until it's seen to the end, because they put up 2 crowdfunding, it got taken, it got reported, right? And now what they're doing, they're trying to do it another way. Nature Boy was obviously using some kind of juju over the. Yes, he was. He was using sex magic. He was using sex magic. That's one of the things he was using, and Kabbalah, and other stuff. Some things he didn't even understand. I can't think of any of these ladies drank the Kool-Aid and ate the applesauce. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like, when do you realize, man, I got to live my life? Because you spin around three times you're in your 40s. You spin around 3 times during your 50s. You don't stay young for long. These young women think that they're going to be young forever. You're not going to be young forever. You don't stay young forever. There's a clock. Your clock be spinning real quick. The world is changing around them, and they're not even noticing the world changing around them. They're busy stuck on stupid. There's inflations going on. There's wars going on. There's rumors of wars going on. Right? Most of what was predicted by in the 90s is coming forward now. And they're still stuck on stupid. It's just ridiculous to me. You know? But anyways, I'm not going to stay on here for long. I just thought I'll do a small one because I've got to do my other videos. I'm going to try to do the long ones I have to do when my daughter's not here. The one on the dark side of the ocean, Yemi. So thank you, Christine, for coming through. Passion Lisa. TS. Thank you for coming through. As short and sweet as it is, I'm sorry, short and sweet, but yeah, they have scales on those eyes. He has really brainwashed them or allowed themselves to be. Yes, there's that as well. And now I'm making my life short because of the school holidays, and I can't be on for long because yeah. So yeah. So if anything, if I see anything of these idiots, I think I'm gonna have to make a special thing for them. And when they're talking, I'm gonna put it up. Okay? Because it's stupid at this point. It's dumb. There's no knowledge. No knowledge. You know what knowledge of yourself is? Knowledge is understanding yourself completely of who you are as a person. That's what knowledge of self is. They completely twisted it. Loving yourself doesn't mean to say that how you detach yourself from family and thing, unless you have an issue with a family member. That's when you detach yourself. It's very much twisted ideology, and it's so strange because they're not around the conscious. Well, I mean, the conscious community is dying anyway, but they're not around the conscious community like that. None of them is around the conscious community like that. Because there's certain things that the conscious community don't stand for. The real conscious community, not the one online, not the fictitious one. There's real movements going on out here, not pretend movements. They are really stuck in a rut. But anyways, let me come off. I'm not going to go into my preacher lecture mode right now. But I'll see you guys on another live. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, yes, exactly. Thank you for coming through, and I'll see you in the next live. I think I've seen something on Jazzy, but I'm just keeping an eye right now. I'm not jumping too much. So with that said, I will see you guys later. I just thought I'd just come and play that little bit because I'll be shouting at the phone to myself. It's best if I do it in my own company. So with that said, I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.